Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Jeff COGA with the Capital Redevelopment Group, and I am giving you a video series on which type of real estate investing is right for you. So once again, this video is about which type of real estate investing makes sense for you if you're looking to start investing in real estate or if you're looking to even take your business to the next level. Now, there are two types of real estate investment strategy. Those strategies are, number one is short term, which is typically cash deals that you make big chunks on. The second one is called the long term, where you get more of the income approach or the cash flow, and then also the appreciation. And in this video, I'm going to break down both of these types and how it can benefit you. And so let's get into the first one, the short term, which are cash deals, real estate investment strategies. Now, what type are these short-term real estate investment strategies? Well, typically you're going to see deals that are wholesaling, right? That you quick turn real quickly, short sales that you're quick turning real quickly also, regular flips that you do, or rehab flips that you do. Now, like in any strategy that you do, since it is investments, you have to really think of what is your return on investment, your ROI. Now, these types of cash deals are short term. Why? Because it takes only a few days. You can do deals as quickly as even 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or you can do deals that will take a little bit longer, 1, 2, 3 months maybe, right? Strategies like rehabbing. So it really depends. Now, what is the biggest thing that occur when you take a short-term approach? Well, there's a substantial time investment that you have to make, meaning that you are the manager, meaning you have to manage your operation, know what's going on, or you have to go ahead and implement a system within that strategy to go ahead and take advantage of these short-term models. Now, in these short-term cash deals, you need moderate experience is required. So it doesn't need too much experience. But now the biggest thing about it is that you don't have to have any of your own money or credit or short-term funds for these types of investing strategies. Now, obviously, if you have those, of course, it's going to help even more. Now, the biggest thing is you don't have to really worry. Why? Because it doesn't really require no money or credit strategies, but it does help if you do have part of those. Now, the easy way is to find ways to access private funds to fund your. Because you're doing these quick-term deals, you get in contact with a lot of debt partners that you can run across, and by doing so, you can go ahead and strike deals with them. Now, like in any investment strategies, one thing that you have to keep in mind is what are your objectives, right? Why are you wanting to invest in this short-term strategies? Now, what are your objectives and why are you wanting to short-term investing? Well, very good question. Well, if you are looking for quick cash deals, making big chunks, and lower your risk investment strategies, then this is absolutely a way to begin your investment career. So it's a very, very unique strategy that you can apply. Now, what are the benefits of short-term investing? Well, there's a couple of things that you can go ahead and definitely take advantage of. One of those things are no money or out-of-pocket strategies. Credit doesn't really play a huge factor. Like I said, if you have it, awesome. Money's not tied up for extended period of times. Substantial returns in short periods of times where you can actually get ROIs in a range of like 50% availability and volume, and there's less liability, right? But like in anything else, there's always a con, right? If there's a pro, there's a con. So what are the consequences of short-term investing? Well, if you're doing certain strategies in short term, you actually have to have some type of reserve money, right? Earnest money deposits or EMD that you have to put down, inspection fees, all those little miscellaneous things just to acquire property. And also, if you're rehabbing, that's going to require some type of reserve also. And keep in mind, it is all very, very fast paced, especially if you're wholesaling. And some deals obviously won't go to completion. It can happen just like in real estate, right? You never know until you physically record. And some properties might end up in long term if not careful. So you need to be very, very careful, especially if you're using your own cash to go ahead and do these types of transactions, even though I believe you should be going leveraging, but be very, very careful. Now let's get into long-term income appreciation or long-term real estate investment strategies. Now, long-term investment strategies or real estate investment strategies These types of strategies include like buy and holds, condo conversions that you can do, retail offices, duplexes, self-storage. Those are some of the things that you can absolutely get involved to go ahead and create appreciation and create income. Now, what's the ROI on long-term appreciation? Well, it can go as low as few years, or it can last you a lifetime, and that's the beauty of investing for long-term. Now, what are your time commitments that you have to do? You have to have the flexibility, but you obviously can have a management company to go ahead and handle that. Now, and also depends highly on the quality of tenants that you're going to receive. So what's going to come into all play, right, is for long-term planning that you have to do, research, you need to have substantial experience. Otherwise, you can lose some money, and you have to do intensive market analysis and understand what you're actually buying and why you're buying it and how are you going to go and structure the deal. Now, what kind of money or credit is required in a long-term deal? While some capital is required, obviously more capital the better, but obviously you can raise debt to do that also. Now, credit will determine what loan you're going to get, so this comes into a huge play. Now, like in any strategy, once again, what is your objective for long-term investing? Obviously, you want to go and create some type of retirement fund, a little nest egg that you're creating, a good source of passive income, right? The true financial freedom that you can get just by having passive income. It can be from direct cash flow, or it can be actual interest that you're gaining as a debt partner. That's another good source of solid return that you can get. And what are the benefits of long-term investments? Well, the benefits are steady monthly income streams that you can come in, as I stated earlier, just like cash flow that you're coming in, or you can go ahead and become a debt partner and be able to go ahead and get solid interest return back also. Now, the properties pay for themselves, so they're appreciating, or you're in a significant position of security because there's so much equity involved, or it's a good way to build a retirement funds, right? And especially these long-term deals, because of the depreciation and so forth that you can write off, there's a huge tax incentives, right? You can even do the exchange. Now, there's also huge government fundings that you can tap into, and obviously you don't have to fix them all just to sell it. Why? Because you're keeping them, right? Now, in this particular strategy, what are the consequences in this long-term strategies? Now, one thing that will come into huge play is quality of loan that you have, right? Even though you might take it over subject to, or you're taking out a flat out new loan, either way, the quality of loan is very, very important. And how long is your money tied up, right? 5 to 10 years or more. So you may experience a drop before the appreciation in value. So in terms of value-wise, you may see a decrease in value if something were to happen. If it's strictly based on cash flow, that means that your cash flow went down and so forth. Now, there's maintenance. Now, obviously, there's vacancies, repairs that can hurt your bottom line. And there's a huge liability, especially when you have investments that you're holding onto and when you put in other variables that you don't have control over. Now, those are the two types of strategies that you can immediately start investing in real estate. And as they say, there's a tons of sellers right now. There's a lot of buyers in this current market. So go out there and and go ahead and find yourself some type of deal. Be it a short-term deal because you have a lot of human capital or a lot of time to go ahead and invest, then go ahead and do that. Or if you're working on long-term strategies, then focus on creating a system or strategy so that way you can go ahead and secure yourself in those long-term deals so that we can create those cash flow and start building that cash flow so that way it can go ahead and slowly and surely and steadily replace your current income that you're getting from your current job. So that's the goal that you should be focusing on. Now you can go ahead and attempt to go ahead and put everything together. And because of this particular market, there are so many opportunities. So be it a debt partner or be it an equity partner. So there's a lot of ways to generate a lot of cash flow right now. So go out there and go ahead and take down a property. And if you need to sell, contact us. Our number's on the screen. It's 800-279-1283. If you like this video, go ahead and comment, leave questions, hit the like button, and also at the same time, if you like this information, get on our live webinar trainings and connect with us online. So there you have it, folks. This is Jeff COGA with Capital Redevelopment Group, and till the next video, I am signing out.